From the studios of Foxboro Cable Access, located in the center of Foxborough, Massachusetts, you are watching Around Foxborough.
Hello and welcome to Around Foxborough, the show where we talk about the people, places, and things that make Foxborough the gem of Norfolk County. My name is Mark Rivard, and I am pleased to have as my guest today, Kate Thornton. Welcome, Kate.
Hi, how are you? Thank you for having me on.
Oh, thanks for being on the show. Foxborough resident, but not originally from Foxborough. You have a little accent. You don't say "ca," so you're not originally from Massachusetts.
No, I'm originally from Ireland. I came here a little over 20 years ago for a 2-week vacation and fell in love with Boston, and I've made it my home ever since.
It's hard not to fall in love with the Boston area, huh?
It's really awesome. I love it. Yeah, South Boston is dear to my heart.
Yes, it's a fun place to be, and it feels like old home, right? You know.
Yeah,
Southie?
Definitely a lot of Irish there.
Absolutely. So tell us a little bit about yourself. So you do facials and things like that. Can you explain it to everybody?
Yes. So many years ago, when my youngest daughter started school, I was trying to figure out what I was going to do, and so I went back to school for aesthetics, and then from there I got my diploma, and now I'm the proud owner of Celtics Spa and Brow Bar, and we do full body waxing and facials, and we tattoo, eyebrows and lip blush, and yeah.
The whole works.
The whole works. Everything.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I've heard a lot of people that go and have that done. So tell us a little bit what what do you do exactly? I know the tattooing as far as like the eyebrows and stuff, but
yeah.
A little background on that.
Yeah. So not everybody has eyebrows. Sometimes, men and women will lose them due to, cancer or alopecia. So we can enhance it. They're tiny little hair stroke. We do with a blade and a little pink pigment and make a little hair stroke effect on the eyebrows. Some people just want to have thicker, fuller eyebrows. They might not have a lot of hair, or some people just like to have thick, bold eyebrows. So we do that. And then for lips, some people have like a lot of brown pigment or don't have a lot of pigment in their lips. So we can add a little pigment and color correct a little bit. Yeah.
So there's also with, I guess, a lot of people don't realize, and I think I read this, that people don't have enough vitamin A. Is that?
Yeah. Vitamin A. Oh my gosh. That is music to my ears. Yes, a lot of people are vitamin A deficient. And the best way to get vitamin A onto your skin is topically. Environ, it's the cornerstone of Environ's ingredients. Dr. Des Fernandez has dedicated his life into skincare. Vitamin A does so many things for the skin. It can actually help minimize your chance of getting skin cancer. It helps to normalize abnormal cells within the skin. It helps with hyperpigmentation, fine lines, wrinkles. It's pretty amazing.
And you use a lot of certain creams that have the vitamin A. That's what you use as far as the process?
Yeah, so it's kind of a step-up program. So we start off on, for people with super sensitive skin, we would start off on a vitamin A gel, super calming. Colostrum too is another big ingredient that Environ loves. Colostrum. It's actually from cows, and it's 400 times more potent than human colostrum, but it has insane healing benefits to the skin.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
I never knew that. I mean, some people have great genetics. I'm not saying this to be modest or anything, but I have my mother, when she was in her 80s, looked like she was in her 60s.
Yeah.
Some people just have the skin. Unfortunately, I could probably use a lot of tattooing. If you could do the whole entire head, that would be awesome.
There is people that do that. I
Really?
do not. I've not gotten certified in that. Yeah. Yeah, they're longer strokes, and they like edge out your hairline where it would start, and then they do hair strokes.
So there's hope for me yet.
There's hope for you yet.
I don't mind.
You wear bald just fine.
Oh, thank you very much, Kate.
And you do have great skin.
Thanks. Yeah, so far pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah. It's awesome. The real test though is with I got a new piece of equipment. It's called a skin analysis. Ooh. So it uses RGB and UV therapy, and it will read your skin from the epidermis all the way down to the dermis, and it will basically tell you all the things that are wrong with your skin and how to fix it.
Wow. And that's like a piece of equipment that does that. That's pretty wild.
Yeah, it's amazing. It tells you all the hyperpigmentation, all the skin damage. And there's not a ton that you can do for in the lower layers when you've got sun damage, but we can most certainly help make your skin on the surface look much better and help prevent.
You have those people that are the beach bums that are always at the beach and get way too much sun. I used to go all the time, and I stopped doing that. But when I do go, I use a very, very high sunscreen because, especially for right up here.
Yeah, it's very important. Some of the best things that you can do when you're in the sun is wearing, believe it or not, sunglasses, because your eye absorbs sunlight, and that stimulates your pituitary gland, which stimulates then melanin within the skin. So if you're somebody who's fighting hyperpigmentation, wearing sunglasses is really important because it will really minimize your hyperpigmentation, and your sunscreen, obviously.
No, I never knew that. That's good to know. I always wear sunglasses, so maybe that's part of the reason I'm doing okay.
Yeah.
No, I never even thought of that. I mean, you wear sunglasses to block the sun from your eyes, but it actually can help with your skin. Who knew?
Right. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. I'm glad you're on today. I'm learning a lot of stuff. This is interesting.
I owe it all to Environ and my mentor there, Jenny. She's incredible. She has taught me so much about skincare and the Environ products. It's pretty amazing.
Now, do you see a lot of men there? Because I know women are more take care of their skin. Men are just we do whatever. Yeah. But do men take part too?
Yeah, I have a male-based clientele too. Microneedling, believe it or not, is pretty popular with the men. I don't know if they think it's because it hurts a little bit more, so it's like the more macho facial to get. But I don't know. It's very popular, and the results are insane.
That's great.
Yeah,
that's neat.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what else? What other? So in your business, I think we talked about this a little bit earlier before the show. Do you also have somebody that's a medium that's there as well?
Yeah, so I have a girl. She's actually a Foxboro girl. She is a psychic medium, and she does Reiki and energy healing. And then there's another esthetician there too, and she is an incredible makeup artist. She's done celebs, and she gets to travel for it. And right now, I'm in the process of putting together a training manual for full body wax. And so we're going to be offering classes at the spa because a lot of cosmetologists and estheticians, when they first get out of school, they don't really teach you how to do full body waxing on men and women in school. The basics, a lip wax, eyebrow wax. So for many years, I worked at another salon. It was called European Wax Center. And I learned to be a proficient speed waxer, efficient speed waxer, I apologize. So that kind of served me well working there for a couple of years because I learned a lot. But as time has gone by, I realized there's really not a lot they teach you in school for waxing. And there's a huge calling for, more places to teach master wax and become, a very efficient speed waxer.
Wow.
Yeah.
Speed waxer, huh? So
yeah.
How does that work? Is this just faster or is there a certain procedure?
So it's certain procedures. So many moons ago, it would like to do a full leg wax. It would, you could be there for an hour and 15 minutes. Brazilian wax is a huge one with men and women. And it would be, if you would do it the old way with the old sticky wax and paper, it takes about 45 minutes. With hard wax, you're in and out in 10 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's incredible. Especially these days, this is the time, this is 2022, where everybody wants everything done immediately because they're in a rush to get to the next thing. So to take a process that takes an hour, 15, hour and a half to 10 minutes.
Right.
That's incredible.
Absolutely. Yeah. So a few minutes and they're in and out. I've really built my business up with doing waxing and tattooing, and it's been awesome. It's been a journey. Being a mom I have 4 kids and 1 stepdaughter. So we have a very busy house.
Yeah. Wow. 5 kids.
Yeah.
God bless you.
Yeah.
And you still find time to have a thriving business. That's incredible.
That's my reason to get out of the house.
I don't blame you. Don't say it too loud. They might be in earshot. I'm sure you've probably said that before. No, that's great. That's awesome. And I'm glad you're doing well. And, it's always good to see a Foxborough person doing well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So awesome. So tell us, if somebody wants some information about skincare, waxing, or any of the services you offer, where could they get a hold of you?
So on the website, which is celticspaandbrowbar.com, or you can email me at info@celticspaandbrowbar.com. I have Facebook pages, Instagram, lots of ways.
That's great.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you could join us tonight because I, like I said, I learned a lot. I did not know I heard about vitamin A, but I didn't know exactly what it entailed, what it did for your body. But it's great to know that, more people will know about vitamin A. It can help with their skin. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the sunglasses thing too. That's
sunglasses. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very important. It's kind of funny to me because dermatologists give out vitamin, it's called retinol, and it comes in different prescriptions, and people have to go through their skin will get really dried out and flaky, and it's not a fun treatment to be on. The cool thing about vitamin A in its purest form is you just start off like on a gel or an AVS1, and it's just like putting a vitamin on your skin, but as your cells metabolize it, then it becomes retinoid acid, which is kind of cool because you don't have to go through all that flaking on the outside and, itchy. And sometimes some people get really red. And so it's kind of a cool process.
Yeah, I noticed, especially in the wintertime, that's when I usually get the driest skin, that cold. It gets all really dry and flaky and use a lot of moisturizer, but, just on the hands, but the whole body, it's just.
Yeah, lots of water. It's very important too for skincare, lots of water. And in the wintertime, I always tell my clients, put a humidifier in your room, because when you got the heat going, it absorbs all the moisture from your skin. And if you're not replenishing that by drinking water, you can put all the moisturizer on in the world, but if you're not hydrated properly, you're walking against the wind.
Yeah. Dry heat in the wintertime. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I notice my house gets dry, so the humidifier is going to come out now.
Yeah.
That's great.
So have you ever gone for a facial?
No, I haven't. Not at all.
Well,
my girlfriend's probably interested now. When I tell her all about it, she'll be coming in, I'm sure.
Yeah, definitely have her come in. She'll love it.
I'm sure she will.
When I do facials, something that a lot of my clients love is I don't there's no one specific facial that's for everybody. I definitely customize each facial for every person's skincare needs, because, I know there are some places that it's a signature facial is just the steps and that's it. It doesn't matter what your skin. With me, when you come, I usually book an hour and 20 minutes, because especially if it's somebody new, because I don't exactly know your skin or what it's going to need. So that way we've got a little bit of wiggle room if there's a couple of extra treatments.
Well, it's sort of like going to the, barber or the hair salon. Not
Right.
everybody wants the same cut. You have to go in there and figure out, okay, what's best for you, and you have to talk about it and make sure you're getting the right service.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
Yeah, I would definitely. You definitely have to do that.
Yeah.
Not one size doesn't fit all.
That's the same is so true with skincare.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Kate, I really appreciate you coming on today because, like I said, we learned a lot. And make sure you check out her website and the Facebook page. We'll put that up on the screen if you have any questions for her, because skincare is important.
Yeah, I will. And thank you so much for having me on. I really appreciate it.
Oh, thanks, Kate. And that'll do it for Around Foxborough. Have yourself a great day.